The end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, you can see on my Sharp Interactive board, it's time for the annual Rumors Roast. Folks, the rumors out there in the Document Imaging Channel, that place that sells and supplies and services print equipment to businesses all over the world. There's so many rumors out there, it's just crazy. And I'm looking at these rumors and I say, we've got to share these rumors with the audience. And then the audience can decide whether or not these rumors have any validity or probability of becoming true. Because when I looked at some of these rumors, I'm thinking they could come true. These things have a lot of merit. I was kind of like, wow, this is crazy stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's go through this season's rumors. So the first rumor is an interesting rumor, folks. It has to do with HP and Fuji. Let me just read it. HP attempts to sell off Samsung assets to Fuji. They told Fuji the only way to disrupt the $55 billion A3 marketplace was with Samsung. Fuji is thinking HP is just as crazy as us. Maybe we make sense together. The new name, FUHP. You can see the logo here, FUHP. What an amazing name, FUHP, Fuji and HP coming together. Here's a quote from an anonymous dealer. Dealers have been waiting a long time to say FUHP. This is great news for all HP resellers. Some are already saying FU Amplify as well. Anonymous HP dealer. Folks, this is big news if this is true. What a rumor this could be. I kind of like that logo, FUHP. Wow, that's amazing. Here's another rumor. CJ Kanata takes TigerPaw Influencer Awards seriously and attempts to become a TikTok star. He starts a TikTok series titled, How to Work with Dads Who Refuse to Retire. How to Work with Dads Who Refuse to Retire. CJ Kanata, TikTok star. Boy, that's kind of amazing. But you know what? I'm thinking that's probably could be a true rumor. That's very, very interesting. Rick Taylor buys motorcycle, starts ride with Rick. The Rick Ride. Boy, this is amazing. The Rick Ride. A road place hub for great Americans. A road place hub for great Americans, sponsored by Konica and Great America Leasing. You know our friends over there, Konica and Great America Leasing, they like to sponsor some of this stuff. And why not the Rick Ride? I mean, if you're a great American, jump on the back of a bike and ride across the country. Here's something that's supposedly part of this rumor. Rick heard another biker say, on the back of a bike, realities disappear. On the back of a bike, realities disappear. Very, very, very interesting. Good luck, Rick, out there on the road. Here's a crazy rumor. Konica Minolta is first OEM to cancel all industry media relationships and decides to sell advertising in the newsroom section of the Konica website. You know, I've been thinking about this. This is a genius. I mean, Konica Minolta. I got to give him this. You know? I mean, you know, a lot of folks say I'm a little tough on Konica, but I got to give them a big old kudos on this one. I mean, after all the stuff they put in their newsroom, these other analysts, all they do is copy and paste in their blogs, and Konica saying, enough with that. Let's put the advertisers on our newsroom and make some money. And we all know everybody needs to make money these days. I mean, look at this. They got the Sharp Aquarius board being advertised right in the Konica newsroom. This is amazing. Pollock and Pollock toner. You know Chris. Chris at Pollock and Pollock, they sell a lot of Konica dealers their toner. Why not advertise on the Konica newsroom website? Rico's got an advertisement in there. There's space available. Call now. I got to tell you, this is a genius, and I give a big old shout out to my friends over there at Konica. This could really help you drive some revenue over there. Here's a rumor. Pollock and Pollock wins new BLI Best A3 toner to replace OEM brands 2022 to 2028, a 7-year award from BLI, the best non-OEM toner to go in an OEM machine. Folks, I'm thinking to myself, this has to be a crazy rumor, because there's no way in the world that BLI is going to give an award to a non-OEM toner because they get a lot of their money from the OEMs. I mean, it would be pretty tough. You know, when they go in to sell, you know, the most consistent color copier line of the year, 2 years in a row, and the OEM leader's going to say, yeah, but weren't you, giving an award out for non-OEM toner? We're not buying that award this year. So it's brave if they're actually doing this. I mean, lab tested. In other words, that toner works as good as everybody else's. What are some of the quotes with this? It is rumored that Pollock and Pollock toner pricing is blowing out the candles on the OEM rebate hostage programs. Blowing out the candles, kind of an inside joke, but a lot of people that are on LinkedIn that watch, Chris Pollock doing his Monday videos about the birthday and the cakes and all that kind of stuff. I thought that kind of made sense. It's probably a true quote. Pollock and Pollock is saving dealers millions. So BLI decided that the OEMs will just have to look the other way on this award, said a retiring BLI executive. Maybe the retiring BLI executive is the one that came up with this award because he didn't care. He's out the door anyway. But, here's supposedly a rumored quote from Chris Pollock. I am so excited. Anthony Ski, I hope your birthday is on a Monday, said Chris Pollock. This is fantastic news. I hope this is true. Great America. This is a great rumor by our friends at Great America. Great America is buying a hotel in Arizona. They are creating a venue to hold retirement parties. Apparently, the Hotel Valley Ho is a perfect place for old people not interested or too afraid to face the future to hang out in the sun, said an intern worker from Great America. You know, Great America, they hire a lot of interns over there, right? Interns are like, yeah, your industry's got a whole lot of old people in it. You know, maybe we should buy a hotel and we could have a retirement party once a year for all these old folks. Apparently, and this is another rumor, apparently Great America did a beta test on this concept earlier this year, sometime in January at the Hotel Valley Ho, I guess, maybe. Or maybe that's another hotel they're buying. But folks, look at this. Hotel Valley Ho, retirement party venue. And our industry's got a whole lot of old people in it. So I think Great America's got some legs with this. You know, here's a quote, and here's a quote, I guess, from somebody over there at Great America. Our team loves partying, and a lot of GA folks are getting old too, says JF. I'm not sure who JF is, but folks, I'm thinking this is probably a reality. I mean, think about it, a retirement venue. Great America buys the Valley Hotel. This is unbelievable. Valley Ho Hotel, Great America, unbelievable. The Imaging Channel magazine merges with ENX magazine. I saw this rumor and I'm thinking to myself, well, that could be interesting. Here's something. No copiers to advertise creates 90% open pages in ENX magazine. You get the ENX magazine, you see it here with all these copiers being advertised in there. Well, I guess because of the supply chain crisis, there's not a lot of copies to put in the magazine, and therefore they got a bunch of blank pages. And I guess, you know, Susan and Patricia got together. And the new name is called Sue and Patty News. Sue and Patty News. Here's a quote that kind of goes with that rumor. We don't wear ball caps, but can copy and paste the news faster than the industry analyst. Boy, that's kind of interesting. That is very, very interesting. I'm almost believing that rumor. Mike Stramalio changes name of Consortium to Technology United to better explain its future. First heard that rumor, I'm thinking, well, that's kind of interesting. Mike Stramalio changes name of Consortium to Technology United to better explain its future. Hires Andy Selensky to reshare the archived Technology United press releases. I guess in the industry analyst blog, there's all kinds of old press releases talking about Technology United. And they're kind of they almost look the same as the press releases talking about the consortium. So why come up with new press releases? Just share the old ones. I'll change the name to Technology United, and it will save us a lot of time creating new content. I mean, the slogan on this one is the old is forever older. It's easy to reshare old content. We are glad nothing has changed. I guess that quote came out of someone from the industry analyst. That's an interesting rumor. I'm giving that. That's probably true. Canada Report gets reverse mortgage bank as advertisers. I heard this and I'm thinking, well, this makes sense. You know, here's a quote that kind of went with this rumor. Based on age of average reader, Canada Report was a perfect venue, says reverse mortgage company. I guess there was some issues over there when this happened. And our friend Tom Selleck, in retaliation, is starting what he's calling Thursdays with Tom. Thursdays with Tom, if the Canada Report's going to advertise the reverse mortgage bank on the Canada Report, Tom Selleck's like, I'm starting Thursdays with Tom. And I just heard this is another rumor, this is a really recent rumor, that Tom Selleck said all he had to do was watch The End of the Day with Ray, like episodes like a year ago, and then he would know what to talk about today. So we'll see how that turns out for Thursdays with Tom and the Canada Report advertising the reverse mortgage people. Key Point Intelligence. This is an interesting rumor, folks. It's a little bit long of a rumor. I got to read it to you, so just kind of sit with me and bear with this because it's something you got to get your head around. Key Point Intelligence gives itself an intelligence test and fails the section regarding e-commerce intelligence. It seems as Key Point struggled in answering the question, are encyclopedias of copier and printers valuable to the online buyer? Key Point answered with a proposal highlighting the accessory possibilities and model introduction dates of thousands of units. The correct answer is no. And I think that's probably why they failed that part of the test. There's a quote coming out of Key Point, part of this rumor. We believe the online reader is more valuable than the online buyer because the online buyer has left our site. So they don't really care to be big guys selling people online. They just want people to read online. So that's very interesting. I'm almost thinking that could be a true rumor. That could be a true rumor. Boy, folks, there's only a couple left here. So this one here, the MPSA, TigerPaw, and BLI Awards joined forces for major award program overhaul. We feel confident that the print channel needs to be awarded as the industry completely collapses under complacency. We're not sure which one of those folks said that, but folks, there are some quotes that kind of go with this, rumor of this merger between these three organizations. A BLI leader said, now we will never give out an award we haven't given ourselves. I mean, think about it. BLI, they give all these awards to all these other people. They never give themselves one. And now, by putting the MPSA and the TigerPaw people in the mix of this, they'll probably be giving themselves awards, I'm thinking. Here's another quote. Just be grateful we chose you. Now go tell your friends. Folks, I'm thinking this could probably be true. Okay, we got our last rumor, and this one has to do with ACDCI. And folks, this was really interesting, and this is a big home run for Josh Lane over there at ACDCI if this is true. So, Josh, if this is true, just please put this in the comments because I got excited about this. ACDCI hires Steve Chu away from Lexmark's board of directors. Is Josh Lane, ACDCI CEO, thinking a past Secretary of Energy will help motivate dealers to sell EV stations? And if this is true, will Lexmark lose its Energy Star rating? Stephen Chu is like an ex-Secretary of Energy, right? On the board over there at Lexmark. Hey, bring him over to ACDCI. Give us some credibility around energy and electrical vehicle charge station. This is fantastic. Here's a quote that kind of goes with it. We are helping dealers replace cost per copy revenue with cost per watt revenue. Folks, these rumors, I got to tell you, I'm thinking every one of these rumors is probably true. And I can't wait to see what the rumors are next year because everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.